Um, why do you want a music magazine?
I think it's important to have different types of magazines because a lot of people read gossip magazines, but I think that teenagers in particular are more interested in music magazines and sort of celebrity culture that's inside the music magazines and bands and things like that.
Yeah.
I'll go for well, what I believe is important for a for a music magazine to exist is that if music magazines don't exist, then there's no way to convey the media, convey music in the media other than TV, which which is really limited to itself because it's more like news or entertainment like soaps and stuff. It hasn't got a lot of it hasn't got a lot to offer on the plate, as a whole. So magazines themselves, they're more of like people who are devoted to like music genre, so they should be there for the people who want
it specific instead of just gossip or whatever. Thank you. How often would you buy the magazine?
Probably bi-weekly, so every 2 weeks. I wouldn't buy it every week because I think that's a bit too much, but then every month
you'd finish it too soon.
Yeah, and you wouldn't have all the current information and knowledge, I think, if it was monthly. So in between is good.
Yeah, I would say like either weekly or like on a fortnightly basis, because there won't be a lot of things happening in between like days and such, so there won't be like, and you wouldn't really care for like daily basis and such. So yeah, I'll go for like a fortnightly basis.
And are you interested in seeing adverts, like yes or no, or if they're relevant or sort of thing?
I think relevant advertisements are good, but then on a lot of music magazines there's also things to do with like holidays and things like that, and I think that it might be good to add some variety because even though it's focusing on music, there might be people who buy it for other reasons as well, so it's like a mix of advertisements.
Yeah, if the magazine itself is oversaturated, then with music itself, I'll please, but then kind of expect a little bit more on the plate as a whole, like advertisements for like movies, based upon music and such, and gigs,
yeah,
more of a wider perspective on the entertainment.
How would you buy the magazine? Like in shops, delivered in the post, or digitally, or anything wouldn't bother you?
I'd probably be more likely to buy it in the shops. I wouldn't get it sent to me by mail or anything like that. But then I think having a digital version like a website is really effective because most teenagers, I would say, would spend a lot more time on the internet than, I don't know, in the shop that sells magazines.
Yeah, I wouldn't really order any magazines itself, for subscriptions, because it just pretty much cancels out if I have one on a fortnightly basis. So I'll most likely go for like the digital version because it's more easier to access than the ones in the shops.
Would you pass the magazine on to other people?
Probably not because I collect all my magazines, so I'd keep them in issues and orders and stuff. So I probably would not pass them to anybody else.
No, not really.
No, just throw it away.
Yeah.
Okay. How much are you willing to pay for a magazine?
Probably between £2 and £3. I think that's reasonable, especially if it's a bi-weekly magazine.
Yeah.
£2.50. That's I'll go for.
Thank you. And what type of artists do you like listening to?
Well, I actually listen to rock music, and I'm guessing you're probably going to do pop or something. So, I listen to like Slipknot and bands like that, Disturbed. I don't really know if you know any of those. Not sure if that's going to be helpful, but I listen to the rock genre.
Yeah, I'm not going to be really helpful in this either. I don't really like any modern music. I just prefer classical. So, I'm out the window on this question.
Okay, thank you.